Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cinco episode of Newscast. Now, just as a forewarning, I did not record this on Sunday. I know this is pre-recorded, but that's for good reason. I am going out of town the following Sundays, so I need to record this to stay on top of all this. I'm going to be recording 2 episodes in succession. Don't worry, there will be special guests on each one. Maybe different, maybe the same. Maybe you'll see some returning faces. Maybe you'll see some non-returning faces. But today I will be talking to you for most of the episode, unlike last. And I'll have one special guest join us at the very end. All right? Okay. So, today's topic we are going to be discussing are games. Now, I like to think of many different subjects of games. There's sports games or physical games that you can do, and there are non-physical games you can do, mental games, like role-playing, Dungeons and Dragons, I would call a mental game, anything that's inside your head. And there's also virtual games, which are games you can play online. But first, let's be talking about my non-expertise, the sports kind. There are a lot of different, I don't know how to put this, things you can do with sports. You can, climb and swim and punch, boxing, which I never understood why it's called boxing, because you don't put a box together, but that's whatever, it's called it. But yeah, there's also baseball. Baseball is a cool sport. You take a ball and you throw it, and then someone hits it, and then someone catches it, and then you run. That's baseball. There's nothing else about baseball. That is literally baseball. Okay? And then there's also hockey, where there's a puck, and you hit it. You see, most of these games, these sport-related games, are okay. They're more fun with friends. And I think that's why a lot of people like sports, because you can do it with friends. It's very competitive against friends, and it's a nice little game to ease out. And that's why I like to play sports, if I ever play sports. I don't like to play with random people I don't know, because I don't have that relationship that I would have with friends or family or stuff. There's no reason to win. You're just like, oh, I can do it, I guess. I might get a little trophy. I don't care about a trophy. I want bragging rights. You can't brag if you're in a rec league and you win the championship. Oh, I won the championship. 2 days later, no one's going to care. But if you win in that one little competitive game, you can talk about it all you want to that friend. They're not going to get it out of their head until they play again. And that's why I like to do it with that. You can go up to a random person and say, oh, I won the World Series, and they're like, oh, that's cool, and walk away. You say that to a friend, they're going to slap you across the face and say, I wanted to do that. So yeah, sports is cool. Now, there is a person that I would like to show, a new guest star, a person that is very fond of sports and will teach you all about sports and what it means to sport like. Take it away, you. I don't know your name. I just picked you up. Okay, whatever. You do your thing, and don't screw it up.
Hello. Before I start my segment on the future of the National Basketball Association, Dennis Rodman, would like to give you a little tour of my outfit and setup here. I have the team colors, of course, the baseball team that I play for, the Okahitch subs, and I got my suit on as requested. I'm in a cast right now because I throw my arm pitching. Yeah, and if you guys wanna, I got the baseball hat Oh yeah, baby. Front and back. So you guys see, if you guys want to buy any of this stuff, it'll be at bigmenincorporated.com/CUM, AKCUMN. I know, right? Big moments. Big moments for a big man. Okay, so now we're gonna start on Dennis Rodman. People always say, Dennis Rodman, he didn't start pick up a basketball till he was like 23, which isn't true. That's cap, hardcore cap. Dennis Rodman, who is 7'16", he played Pee Wee basketball. Yeah, with Jacoby, they played on the same team, and so he pretty much got carried his whole life. So he sucked, and then in college he grew from like 5'12", right, to like boom 7'15". And then his coach kind of saw it coming that he would play basketball, kind of like how our former president George W. Bush saw something coming from like in 2001. But
So, you just heard a slight misconception of a joke. Maybe, what you just heard is, you might have thought it was a 911, but with a slash, and it's a date joke. But, I mean, you might be right, but I'm not confirming or denying it. And, yeah, continue on. Dennis Rodman, who that? Okay, Alfred. Not Alfred. Sorry, money issues. Had to can't hire new people. So yeah. Yeah. Sure.
you know how like the Lincoln Memorial just like follows you? That's Danny Roddy. He learned from his big pops, Papa Rod. Papa Rod, had Papa Rod to create, big Danny Roddy. Anyways. So obviously, give me a second, let me find something. Obviously, the Mountain Dew addicted teenager that is Dennis Rodman, he flew out to Los Angeles and he bought me this is a very small studio apartment in Los Angeles that in the city of Utah would be about $500 a month plus utilities, but in Los Angeles, 2.3 mil. So and I like to kind of butt naked under the waist low so I can support, show my dominance off, and then my cousin DeMarcus Cousins also was a big part in Danny Rod's training. So this video is pretty much a big salute to him and how he helped our family, and just, hey, look, Marquise Sports Network, look out for me. I will be Marcus Brownlee, that guy, on Sports Network. Anyways, look for me. I'll be closing picture for Chicago a couple of nights from now, so look out for that. And from now on, let me out of Lucas's basement, please. Please, he's running his whole channel as a background scheme. Lucas, if you brought editing this video, please don't cut it out, or I will escape. And I know you're dumping a bucket of goldfish down the stairs and trying to help me, but I can't survive on a bucket of goldfish every week. So please, if you hear this, help.
Okay, that's done. Cool. Anyway, moving on to my next cool point are the virtual sports. Not virtual sports, virtual games. Sorry. Virtual games are coming in as a boom right now. They're games you play online or on your television or on a screen. Now, those games can include sports games, but they can also include other games. I feel like this has the most selection of games out there in the world because anything can be created, and a lot of things are good, but that doesn't mean everything's good. There are some pretty crappy games out there. Some of those very bad games include literally any mobile game that you get an ad for. Those suck. Not saying all mobile games suck, but mostly the ones you get an ad for, they suck. Also, The Last of Us Part 2 kind of sucks too. I'm just saying, it does suck. Resident Evil 5 and 6 kind of suck. What else kind of sucks? I'm sure there are other games that suck. Sorry. I thought I heard something. Nothing. I have a new suit, guys. The old one, I didn't get sick of the old one. I looked at a new suit. I'm like, oh, that might look snappy. I mean, it was okay. This suit's nice, fresher from the other suit. I have a couple other ones. It's a tuxedo. There's also, I've heard of other sports, going back to the sports, that are not very new. Well, they're very new, but a lot of people don't know about them. They're more modern. I've encountered this one on this one channel called spoon cutting. It's literally the name. The name proves everything. You take an object and you cut it with a spoon. What the heck are people thinking of nowadays? Yeah. Anyway, back to the virtual thingy. There's games that suck and there are games that don't. And there's games that are okay. They're mid, as you folks like to call it. Anyway. Archery. Sorry, I'm looking in my camera and I see a bow and arrow right back there. It's kind of funny. I don't actually know how it got there. It just appeared one day. I was just sleeping and I woke up and I looked up and that was just there. I don't even know what it means. The name is insignificant too. If you can't, I don't know what it means. Something about 2018 about an award. I don't know. It's odd. Yeah, it disappeared. It was like an overnight stay. Ugh. It brings me the heebie-jeebies every time I look at it. Whenever my parents come in the room and look at it, they're like, "What's that?" I have the cover. I'm like, I don't know. It just appeared. I realize now it's not a very good cover. It's the truth, but it's odd that it's there. I don't know what happened. I think it was just maybe I got a practical prank pulled on me. I don't even know whatever that award's called for. It's for Boy Scouts, except I never did Boy Scouts. I have an arrow in my room, though. I mean, that's pretty cool. Sorry, my head's all wrapping around. I have this weird feeling in the back of my head that I'm being watched. You know, have you ever had that feeling? It's usually amounts to nothing, but sometimes it's something. Anyway, money. That you have to pay a lot of money for virtual games. Unlike the other two games, which you don't have to pay anything for if you have the right equipment. Virtual games, you have to pay money for everything, which is the main drawback to that. The old Ben Franklin. Wait. Yeah, Ben. I think that's not Ben Franklin. It's someone else. Sorry, I need this. I was And last, just thinking games, mental games, games you can come up in your head, like, oh, what rhymes with A? Hey, hi. I'm sorry. It's turned into an awkward episode. It's just something hit my window, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And I looked out, there's no one there. It was probably just a leaf. It's not autumn. I don't know why there's leaves. There are leaves. There's leaves all over the place. Maybe I am. Anyway, good day. This is a wrap. Games, cool. Games, no. Hullabaloo, game of Baloo. Games, woo. See you next episode, I guess. Hope you liked the special guest today. Good for them. They had a wonderful, wonderful time. No coffee. Although maybe I need some right now. I'm going insane. Okay, well, I'm